Hey guys, welcome back to the Transformation Church Message Recap Podcast. I'm your host, one of Justin Oswald, the executive pastor of TC. Are you advertising Skittles?
Yep.
They might blur us out on YouTube or something now.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know how that works.
Yeah, I'm not sure either.
Oh, no, I got a little extra light.
Yep.
Brad's,
Brought to you by
Brad's here, lead pastor.
Transformation Church and the people that love Skittles. You want some?
No, I don't want that.
You don't want to chew
Not
on them
today.
while you're talking?
Yeah, I don't want
Yeah, you don't want
I
to
don't want to do that
Yeah,
today.
we've got other games to play today.
I'm watching my figure.
Watch.
So we're back.
So we're back. It's good to be back.
It's another week.
Oh, yeah, John's with us.
Hey guys.
John's here. It's another week. It's a day later because we had Memorial Day yesterday, so we all took off and
Yep, honoring.
I did nothing
Did
yesterday.
nothing. You.
I mean, I slept in. I watched Seinfeld all day
That's a
Good
great
for you.
day.
on Netflix. It was fantastic.
Yeah.
I slept most of the day away.
It was a good day. Had a good weekend. It was kind of a long, lazy weekend. You know,
Yeah.
I'm excited. I booked a trip. You know,
Toot, Miami.
yeah. Well, you know, all of the staff were taking each a Sunday off over the summer as a mandate, kind of just to.
A different Sunday.
Yeah, you know, all of a sudden,
Yeah,
but that way we're not here, no duties. I mean, it's like, you know what, if you want to go visit another, like go to another church or whatever, just don't come here. And
Yeah.
like,
Literally, the only rule is you can't be here. Everyone has to take a Sunday off in the summer. So
yeah. So I took that opportunity to say, if I'm not going to be here on a Sunday, maybe I don't need to be in Pensacola on a Saturday or Friday either.
hey, I like it.
And I have points, as we've been discussing over the last few weeks. I still have some points available that I use for a flight. Actually, I did not use any points for the hotel. I'm just paying money for that. And I figured,
Money.
yeah, so one in Miami for 3 days, and I'm really excited. If you don't know, it's one of my favorite cities. I used to go all the time. If I had a few days off, if I was going on a trip, I was going to Miami. I've been changing it up. I went to Nashville last month, so I thought about going to Miami last month. I went to Nashville, and this opportunity came up. So I'm going to Miami,
Let's go.
and I'm staying in Brickell. Pretty dope spot, not gonna lie.
Sounds like it.
I mean, this hotel is a little on the nicer side. I was like, you know, I work hard.
Pinky's out.
Right, I work
Yeah.
hard. I work hard. You know, so I wanted to not just be like in a little Hampton. Not there's anything wrong. I'm a Hampton guy. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But
You
this
wanted
is-
to go above. You wanted a step above for this trip.
Yeah, I even looked at more like a condo situation, like an Airbnb. I don't like Airbnbs, to be honest with you. I know I've had bad experience, but there's this area of Brickell in Miami, this neighborhood called Brickell. It's like the financial district, but there's high-rise condos, and then they've been building all these other things, but there's hotels mixed in there. So there's this area called Brickell City Center that's got condos and hotels and shops and all. It's really restaurants, the whole thing. And there's these like I don't say, maybe boutique hotels is the right word.
Okay.
So this is kind of like more like a condo. Like they even have a 3-bedroom and 2-bedroom like suites that you can rent for even more than 30 days. Like, or if you had a group of friends or like 3 couples, you could go in and probably save money. But I'm gonna be like on the I wanted to be high up so you have a view. So I'm like 30 floors or higher. So it's gonna be like
Wow.
a nice view, and depending upon what room you're facing, you can see the water. So you know you pay for that. So I wanted to get a little bit something nicer than normal.
Want to
So
reward yourself.
I do. So I did.
Good for you.
My cousin's down there, so I'm gonna get to see them, and it's my cousin's son's birthday that weekend. Coincidentally, so I'm gonna get to hang out with him, and then I'm gonna go visit VU Church. My friends at VU, you know, we know VU, so
Yep.
I like them. So I'm gonna go to church with them on Sunday, and then fly back Sunday. It's a late flight Sunday night, like at 10 p.m. But I'll be back. I'll be back Sunday.
Hour
night.
and 20.
The flight?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's short.
Short.
Yeah, it's short.
When you get an hour back, so you'll get here like 11.
That's right. And then so not too bad. So it's it's gonna be a good 3 days. I'm looking forward to it.
Let's go.
Eat some good food.
Flying back from Miami is where we met Boston Rob. Me and Ashley and then met Boston Rob.
Who's that?
Survivor.
Survivor Boston Rob.
He's like the most famous Survivor person.
Oh, he was in Miami airport.
Yeah, he was flying back. So he lives in Perdido.
Oh,
So him and his wife bought a place for their kids, and they all live in Perdido now.
oh,
So he's traveling in and out. He was coming from Miami
But he also went to Pensacola Airport.
Miami Airport, and we flew into Pensacola together.
Oh,
He was
okay.
on our flight.
I got you. Yeah. I'm sure if you sit around the Miami airport long enough, you'll see celebrities or people.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
For sure.
it's like that with Atlanta too, just because everything goes through there. But,
Absolutely.
you know, like I said this in our meeting, but we're talking about travel. Like, I've done a little research on Pensacola flights on where direct flights are. I like a good direct flight, you know, because usually you can kind of get them less money and all this. So, those are, to me, good cities you can go to for like a 2 or 3 day little trip if you can hop a direct flight. And that's my way of thinking about it. So Miami is an American versus if you were going to fly Delta, you got to go all the way to Atlanta and then all the way to Miami. And there's an hour and a half, 2 hour layover in Atlanta. Now
It's an all day thing.
now your hour and 20-minute thing is now a 4 or 5 hour ordeal at best. You know, just it's a 10 hour drive. So you only really saved 4. You know what I'm saying? So to me, it's not. You know, you're spending a lot to fly unless you can get this deal. Of course, that American flight's not always the cheapest, depending upon how far out you are. I mean, sometimes it can be like $400 and $500 for one. That to me is so crazy.
Yeah.
I don't know how they price flights, but to me they're all jacked up.
Poorly. That's how they.
Yeah.
That's how they.
I don't know. It's all jacked up, but
Yeah.
but that's where points come in handy. So you know, I've been trying to game the system with points lately.
There you go. Love it.
So
Yeah,
that's
we've
what
been doing the same
I'm
thing.
excited about the Miami trip. And what I was thinking about it is the rest of the year, every month something fun to look forward to. July, you know, being I'm going to go to Miami. It's summer at TC Series. I'm preaching one weekend.
Is your mom coming in for that?
Probably not.
She don't even know.
No, I ain't told her. Yeah. I mean,
Nate's got all of Pennsylvania coming for his Sunday.
Yeah, right?
yeah, I don't know. I mean,
It is his first
I
Sunday.
will tell her, but I
Yeah,
mean,
right.
I'm inviting my. I mean, that's a long way to come. She can just watch it. I mean, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah, yeah.
Like,
No doubt.
My dad. I was going to invite my dad and them to come.
Yeah.
They're in
your
Milton.
cousins. Your
Yeah,
cousin and
Jason.
his wife. No, the ones from Destin. Panama City.
Fort Walton.
Fort Walton.
Yeah, yeah. They may come.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, whatever. JC and them. But anyhow, and then August I'm going to that executive pastor retreat that I was invited to.
Oh, yeah, Church Creek.
So I'm excited. It's in South Carolina.
Yep.
I'm really excited about that. Through a connection we have, someone sponsoring me to go to this executive pastor retreat. So I'm excited about that. And then that's in August, September. Me and you are going to Austin for the level 2 Enneagram team
Yeah.
training.
Here we are.
That's in September.
Yep.
And then
Where's that one? Austin, Texas.
Austin, Texas. I've
Ooh,
never been
that's
to
gonna be a good
Austin.
time,
Yeah, I've
dude.
never been
That's
to
gonna be a good
Austin,
time.
so I'm looking forward to it.
Some good food and good music. And all.
Yeah. So I figure that'll be fun. And then I got nothing in October actually. And then November, the week of Thanksgiving, back in Illinois, Chicago, and at my mom's house. So
Chi-town.
it's fun. Yeah, sure, man, it's gonna be fun. So yeah, I'm getting a little bit of cities in this year. Now, can I go and tell about next year's big trip?
Yeah, go
I'll
for
go ahead
it.
and say it. Okay. So we're planning. We're going to be putting this out to the church, but this is the first announcement.
We are putting it out. To the
We're
church
putting it out right now. We just got back some of the initial info, and we're working to actually finalize it, but it's pretty much there. Is Transformation Church going to Israel next year, September 3rd through September 11th next year, September of 2024. So we have a year, more than a year to plan for it. It's going to be in the $4,400 to $4,800 range per person.
Plan for 4,800.
And that includes a lot of stuff. I know that sounds expensive. You know,
Anyone that's traveled internationally knows that's not that bad.
it's not. So even if you thought in your head 5,000,
That's a good bet.
because you're going to need a little bit while you're there, as far as like if you wanted to buy stuff. But for the $4,800 or whatever dollars it is, it's round trip airfare from Pensacola. And we got Pensacola to New York to Tel Aviv. 3 meals a day, breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Yep.
It includes all of the taxes and tips that you would pay, like the guides. It's the buses when we're there, when we go from the hotel to all the stuff. It's a guide.
Hotels.
It's all the hotel cost. The
Nice hotels.
even the baptism robe rental when we do the baptism in the
Jordan River.
and the Jordan River. Everything's covered. Like literally, because we worked in to have the 3 meals a day. Sometimes you don't the groups only do 2 meals a day, and then 1 meal you're on your own. I was like, let's put them all in so we know what. So someone that's gonna
Hard budget.
hard budget. So only stuff you may want to buy there, like little
prayer shawls, books,
whatever you wanted to, souvenir type
Statue
stuff.
of David thing.
But other than that, so the cool thing is the reason we're doing it so early, talking about it, is once it's out there with the company that organizes this whole thing, is when you register, you only have to put a deposit, and then you have time to pay it off.
You don't have to save up. You can
Right. So you can go ahead and register. That way we know how many are going, and I think it's only like a $300 deposit, and then so much you could pay on it every month, every week, or whatever. You could pay on it to kind of like a layaway type deal, which is really helpful.
What in the Kmart?
That's old school, but it's just cool. So you don't have to like come up with $5,000. So we want to make this a cool trip. So anybody, it's not a mission trip. We're not there doing mission work. This is like a Holy Land sightseeing visit of the Holy Land. And I mean, I was telling Brad earlier, we were kind of looking at the itinerary. I mean, we're going to be everywhere. Garden of Gethsemane, the Pool of Bethesda. We're going to be Jerusalem area. There's everything. It's going to be all the Holy Land stuff. They say it's really incredible. The Dead Sea, like it's going to be cool.
Dead Sea's dope.
So we're gonna get to go to that. So we're gonna we'll put stuff out on the website and social once it's all official, and we'll probably mention it on a Sunday, and send out an email or something. But it's an official announcement, so that's exciting. So next September, start planning that. So I'm going. I think you're gonna go.
I think that's a trip I'll be on. Yeah, me and Ashley will probably be on that one.
Yeah. Yep. And then ideally we can do one every year. We'll see how this goes. We'll do one every year or There's
a minimum head count we have to hit.
Right.
Do it. So as long as we can have enough people each year, we would love to.
Because it doesn't cost the church any money. We just kind of facilitate it.
Yeah.
And there's a travel company that does this type of thing for churches. So we'd love to be able to have that for people. So, but I mean, we're a year out to start planning. It's pretty good, or more than a year. So
yeah. There you go. Almost a year and a half.
I'd love to have 30, 40 people going. That would be awesome. So any more than 50 or 55, you need another bus. I think he said more than 50, you need another bus, which that fluctuates cost a little bit.
I don't know if I'm trying to herd cats like
50 is a lot of people. It would be cool to have 30, 40 people going though. So anyways, it's a 10-day trip technically. So you wouldn't be away from the 3rd until the 11th. Is that right? It's not the 11th. It's the 12th, I think.
Yeah, that would be correct.
12th. I think it's the 12th. Is my thing on here?
I like that.
But
it's gonna be dope. It's gonna be a good time. So, you want to go to Israel? We're doing it,
and I do.
Yeah, I can tell you, I went to Israel in 2016, and I can tell you, we're not big proponents of going into debt and credit cards and all that stuff. That is the type of trip I would do almost anything I could to get there, because it's such an amazing experience. Like, you know what I mean? So
get your passports if you need to.
All the stuff. Yeah.
Maybe give yourself plenty of time, but
it's a good time.
So we're excited about that. So we'll make that a more official announcement soon, but it's going to give you, if you're a podcaster, if you're one of our podcast family, you're kind of getting the inside scoop.
That's right.
As you do. You learn about our Skittle preferences and,
I'm a purple bag.
When we're going to Israel and all that. So Sunday, we finished up the series we were in.
Renewed.
I can never remember the name of this.
Renewed.
I always want to say something else every time, but it's not Renewed.
Renewed. Yeah.
It was good. I'm looking forward to the summer at TC. It's always fun.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of a little, I'm gonna say laid back, but it's always just interesting, and especially when you start having in July or toward the end of June when some of the other guys will start preaching. Yeah, it's always nice. So it's just different takes,
Yeah, absolutely.
So
1 year we'll use the same story and everyone has to preach a different perspective on it.
Ooh,
we'll call the series Vantage Point.
Ooh,
I like that.
That's good.
Yeah, maybe it'll be Zacchaeus. I already do that. I already take that approach. No, I literally might use Zacchaeus again. I'm not kidding.
I have no doubt.
I think out of the 3 or 4 times I've preached here, if it's 4, I've used him 3. If it's 3, I've used him 2.
Yeah.
From a different perspective and a different message, But I think there might be another one. Hey, why not?
Why not?
Why not?
Great story.
It's a good story. There's so much in there, you know.
Yep.
But I always like taking something out of the Old Testament too, though, and tying it in.
Yeah, good cross-reference habit.
You know, but you know, I don't plan sermons much, so I always find it difficult. I just started this past week really getting my mind for July. You know, I know we're. What?
Sorry, there's something happening in our building we can hear, and you probably can't. But
What is that?
Is that Vincent?
it sounds like someone's doing a rain dance.
I wonder if Alan's out back. He's got a radio. It did sound like an Indian rain dance.
It
though.
sounded like da, da.
I was like, "Am I at a powwow?"
That's funny. Sorry, guys. That was.
Wow, that was trippy right there.
Mm-hmm.
Because I could hear it to my earbuds.
Oh, could you? Then they might have been able to hear it a little
It
bit.
was so, I was like, "What is that?" And John's just sitting there like nothing phases him like he always does. So he's just sitting there.
Yeah.
But no, so it was a good Sunday. It's going to be a good summer. I'm looking forward to.
Yeah.
You know, I know the students are going to Motion in July. Which maybe we'll talk about that real quick. If you're a student or a parent of a
Listen,
teenager,
if you're a student or a parent of a student, middle school, high school, get your kids to Motion 2023 with Nate and the team. Register them. Go to mytc.life. You can register them today.
we'll get them there. Actually, just
Yeah, we'll get them there. You register them.
and also don't let money be the reason you don't register your kid.
Yeah.
And that's hard to say on a Sunday, like when we announced it, you know, because it is about what was like, it's like 250, 275, I think, for a kid, something like
Yeah,
that.
sub 300 for sure.
But still, if you got more than one kid, I understand that it starts getting expensive. We get it.
Yeah.
What we're saying is, if you're a parent, don't not register your kid for money.
That's
and
right.
if you need to, let's get your kid registered and talk to Nate.
And we'll see what we can,
Nate.
we'll see what we can do.
We'll figure that out. We have people in our church who are offering to sponsor some kids, and we want to get every kid there who wants to go. We want them to go.
Yeah, here, let me just give you this, parents. You invest in everything in your kid's life. You invest in their baseball, you invest in their football, you invest in their cheerleading, you invest in their soccer, you invest in their swimming, you invest in their vacations,
School.
invest in their spiritual life.
Yeah.
You will not regret investing a very small portion of what you invest in them completely in their spiritual life. And these youth conferences, I'm going to talk about this on Sunday. A youth conference is where God called me to ministry. Like, I am part of me being here right now is because I was at a youth conference when God did something special in my heart. So do not underestimate what can happen to a 14 and 15-year-old or a 12-year-old or even a 17, whatever, in the presence of God, surrounded by teenagers that are pursuing God. You want your teenager there. So like I said, if you're a parent of a student, you do whatever you got to do. And like Pastor Justin said, if finances is the only hurdle, don't let it be one. Reach out to Nate and let us see what we can do to help. Cause we want your kid to go. And you know, if that means he's got to miss baseball camp, so be it. You know what I mean? There'll be another baseball camp.
I can teach him some baseball drills out in the yard out here.
You know, if he's got, but in all seriousness, like prioritize that this summer, and I promise you, it'll be well worth it.
Yeah.
So definitely take advantage of that. So yeah, we got that going on. We got all kinds of stuff coming up. I mean,
Speaking of baseball drills, I need to practice my pitching.
Oh yeah, you're gonna be throwing.
I'm doing
Oh,
the
you got
first.
a
I'm
first
doing
pitch?
the first pitch at a Wahoo's game.
Oh my God, when is that?
I think it's June 16th.
We have to go.
We have to film it too.
We have to film it.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I think I need to get some practice in. That's coming up.
You need to get with Brett Burkett.
Yeah, I do. I need to. I'm going to say something to him yesterday.
Surely 37 years of your life without baseball, he can fix
I
something.
played t-ball.
He can fix
for
something
2
in
years.
2 weeks.
Yeah, I had 2 years of t-ball in.
Yeah. Let's get some stretching in, some rotations.
Yeah,
He knows what he's talking about. So
Yeah, Brett.
oh yeah, he does.
Yeah, Brett's that.
I mean, obviously they're not expecting professional pitcher out there, but I don't want to look like an idiot.
Right.
I don't want just for myself. I don't want to look that.
You don't want like, the girl that threw it at the other game to like outshine you.
Right. You know.
yeah,
No offense to the ladies out there, but I'm just saying,
Yeah. I mean,
you don't want that.
no.
Yeah.
No.
absolutely.
No.
So
I mean, I'd like to throw in a zinger if I could just to show them what's up, but I don't think that's going to happen. You know.
Yeah, probably
Yeah.
not.
And I don't know if I'm going to be
Unless
on the
you
mound.
slip on a baseball and fall on your arm.
Yeah, and then you do the rookie of the year.
The
thing.
rookie of the year thing.
And
You
just-
throw 100 mile an hour.
Yeah.
Wow.
But I wonder if they have me on the mound.
You weren't tracking at all, were you?
No.
You're too
Rookie of the
young.
year, the movie.
He's too young.
I haven't watched it.
Rookie of the year.
Yeah.
Wow,
Yeah,
with
he's too
Roland
young.
Gardner.
He's too young. You don't know that.
Every time, everything, other things we say, he's like, no, that's my time. I remember that.
Well, no, John's.
I mean, I've
John's just a
definitely
vintage
watched,
person.
Okay,
I definitely watched a lot of stuff.
Rookie of
but,
the year is
um,
on one of those. It's on Netflix or something because I
Great
just
movie.
saw it.
I wasn't like, I wasn't really into like sports movies when I was younger.
It's not a.
so.
I mean,
It's a baseball
It's a
movie,
sports
yeah,
movie,
but-
but
Yeah.
it's like well,
So the
angels in the outfield.
Oh,
Yeah, I
great
saw
movie.
that.
was
The same
different.
era.
Danny
Yeah.
Glover. Yeah. The rookie of the year, a kid is not good at baseball. He slips on a baseball, falls on his shoulder, and it does something to his muscles.
They
And every time
contract. So every time he does this, and then it releases, and
he tries really slow. It snap releases.
Yeah,
So
so
he can
then-
throw like 100 mile an hour.
So then the Cubs find out, and he goes and plays for the Cubs. He's the pitcher for the Cubs.
Yeah, so true.
He's in Chicago. It's a good movie. It's a good wholesome movie.
Yeah.
You know what I just realized just now? Joseph Gordon-Levitt was in Angels of the Outfield.
Yeah,
He was a kid.
was.
I don't know why I just thought about that. It
that
doesn't-
one's a little more cheesy, in my opinion.
Absolutely.
But Rookie of the Year is like it's a good wholesome movie.
It's a good movie. Good movie.
Yeah, I can't believe that.
Yeah.
Surely I would have.
So
But
speaking of baseball, people drink sodas at baseball.
they do.
They do. And so Justin is always adamant about him needing a Coke.
I do. I need a Coke.
He's like, so we'll eat somewhere and we'll get water, and then Waffle House, he's notorious for it. He'll come in, he'll order a
Yes.
coffee and a water.
I eat a coffee cup.
Yeah, coffee cup.
Pretty regular with this group, and I love their coffee, so I'll get coffee. But once the food comes,
You want
I need to swap. To,
it's like we need to do the soda challenge.
Okay.
So
John,
we
are
need
you
to
gonna-
we need to get it done. So here's what I was thinking, John. Why don't you swap with me and you can do the soda challenge too?
Okay.
is there more straws, or are we
I do have more straws.
double lipping
I
the
mean, you
straw
guys have
here.
definitely drank out of each other, but after each other. But
we have?
in some point in your life, I know you guys have
Oh, man.
drank after each other. But I do have more straws if you guys want to do that. Okay,
I'm
John, you switch with me.
You don't have like
We'll move it
COVID
over.
or anything, do you?
So give everybody a rundown. We have 5 sodas.
Okay, we have 5.
We have 5 sodas.
Okay.
And Justin has to figure out which one is which. So just so we're clear, there's a Coke,
Okay.
a Coke Zero,
Oh, okay.
a Diet Coke,
Okay.
a Pepsi,
Oh,
and a
okay.
Diet Pepsi.
Oh, wow.
So you got to figure out which one is which.
Coke, Coke Zero, Diet Coke, Pepsi, Diet Pepsi.
Correct.
Not Pepsi Zero.
No, Diet Pepsi. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So you got to try to figure that out. All right, we're gonna get in place. So Justin, tell people why you like Coke so much.
Well, it's delicious. I just love it. I don't know what to say. It's the nectar of the gods. I don't know. Yeah, maybe come in a little. Okay. Well, I mean,
You can bring it closer if we need to.
all right. I'm gonna take. No, as long as I can get on the mic at some point. Yeah, here, bring it in. There you go. John can come in. All right.
there's
So-
a pin.
I got the
So you're
pin.
gonna write down next to the straw what you think it is.
Okay. Okay. So does this need to open?
No, not well.
Yeah.
Now that you're there, you can open it. Yeah. Now that John's there, and he can't see. You can open
Oh, you don't. So you don't know either. All right, get on the mic. Everybody, this is what John looks like.
Hi, everybody.
And then you're disappointed. I know.
I'll see y'all later.
it. John is here. So yeah.
All right, so we're just going for it.
So
Am I gonna go first and make my selection, and then John's gonna go separate round?
yeah, you can do that.
that might-
because
that
if you
might
do you
be
want me to
easier.
switch straws?
Yeah, but maybe if that's the case, we want to write on a piece of paper.
So he doesn't guess what I'm guessing or whatever.
Well, if I get it right,
Right. I'm not trying to like sit there and be
no, we'll just write it here, and then I won't say mine till the end, and we'll say it together.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that works.
You know what I'm saying? So I'll just go first. All right? Oh. Listen. When they're all together, it's a little more difficult.
It's a little harder than you think it is when you're drinking all of them like consecutively.
Okay. All right, now I got to go.
Now now the test run was over. Now he's going to narrow it down now. He's trying to find what he's looking for.
You should have put it in like you only get one taste test.
No way.
Yeah. I've done this before, and I remember like being like, "Wow, this is a lot harder than I thought it was going to be."
You look so concerned.
You think you got it?
No.
You gotta make your choice here because we can't do this for 15 minutes.
Well, I mean,
Why am I nervous? I feel nervous trying to
yeah. Pull that mic out in front of the box, like just out in front of you some. There you go.
yeah. So what's hard about this is it's not like Coke versus Dr. Pepper.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what makes it difficult. I would have assumed now if you just had two Coke, Diet Coke, easy.
Yep.
Coke, Pepsi, maybe a little more difficult.
Yeah.
Man. That's not a Coke. That to me is a diet drink.
Okay.
But you have to know what kind it is.
John might not get a chance to play.
I know.
Listen, I'm gonna be real upset if I get Coke and Pepsi. If I get Coke and Pepsi mixed up.
Okay.
I know I'm not going to get that mixed up. I'm pretty sure I know the difference.
Okay.
This is tough. I don't like this at all. That's tough.
Yeah.
Are you going to put your guess?
Honestly, I'm so disappointed in myself right now. As much as I love Coke,
Yeah.
this is a diet.
But what kind of diet?
Is it not writing? Do we need it?
Up. Okay, he's got it. He's got it.
Okay.
You can see mine.
How am I supposed to drink it?
Don't you look at that box, John.
You know what I'm doing because you can see.
Yeah,
almost,
yeah.
right? You can
Yeah.
kind of see if I'm bouncing between two.
Yeah.
Why I'm doing that?
Kind of.
I mean,
yeah. Or at least why you think you're doing it.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I'm supposed to look at it.
Okay, two more.
So he's got two left. Two more to figure out. For those of you in podcast land, he's got two left to try to nail down. Again, while he's writing, there's 5 different sodas: Coke, Diet Coke, Coke Zero, Pepsi, Diet Pepsi.
I honestly,
You're not sure?
I'm not sure. Look, all right, John.
All right. Do you want to?
Don't look. All
Do you
right.
care if you use the same straw? Or you want me to swap the straws out real quick?
I don't care.
Okay. Get
Now
in
that
there.
now that he's slobbered all over these.
I didn't
Get it.
slobber. I didn't put. Yeah. Wow, that's tough. Because they're so
I'm just gonna move
similar.
it a little bit this way. Is that cool?
Yeah, that's cool.
They're so similar.
So John said for certain Coke and Pepsi is not going to be a struggle for him. He's not going to struggle with that.
He's such. He don't know.
This is the most serious I've seen John in a long time.
I wish you took your job this serious.
John, you can write yours on top of the box, so you don't necessarily have to see Justin's when you're writing. That face is it, dude. Oh, man.
Really?
It's harder than you think, ain't it?
So I think I got most of these though.
Listen.
I think so. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, we got something's going on here.
I had some fish trying to escape.
That tastes like regular.
Really? Wow.
That's definitely.
So it's tough.
It's quite a trip. So John has narrowed down. You narrowed down what, 2?
See,
No, he's only narrowed down 1.
Yep. Nah,
He's wavering in his confidence right now.
That's crazy though. If that's the case, like I didn't notice. I didn't know how close they were.
he's running into what I ran into. That's a tough one. Watch us both be wrong.
So John, would you say you're a Coke over Pepsi or a Pepsi over Coke person?
I'm gonna go opposite of this one. God, that's crazy.
You're going opposite me.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow.
Are you historically a Coke over Pepsi person or a Pepsi over Coke person?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. That's insane. Hold on.
Telling you.
John's he's still trying to figure it out. Justin feels better about himself now as John's doing this. Like
We're opposite.
he's pondering people.
we do one
John's really taking it all in.
This is
Trying to figure out what could possibly be with these sodas. I feel like I'm announcing golf right now. Yeah. He's got a tough lie on par 17.
come on now.
Yeah.
Par 17.
I'm gonna go.
Hole 17. Par 3.
You got to put the Pepsi in Diet Pepsi, right?
Yeah. I'm gonna go, which I'm probably wrong on this one.
Opposite. Wow.
And you guys got them locked in?
Yeah. Okay. So how you want to do? You want me to tell?
Yeah. Tell us. Don't look at it yet.
Yeah. So the first one here, I put Diet Coke.
Okay.
John, I mean, we both put Diet Coke.
Yeah.
Okay.
Both put DC.
On this one, I put Coke Zero.
Okay.
John put Coke.
Okay.
Over here, I put Diet Pepsi. He put Pepsi.
Okay.
Over this one, I put Coke. He put Coke Zero.
Okay.
And then the far one, I put Pepsi. He put Diet Pepsi. Complete opposites.
Okay. All right. You ready for the the real run?
Yeah.
All the way to your left.
This?
Coke Zero.
No, you're lying.
Where?
Holy
Hold on.
cow.
All right, let me taste it now that you said it.
You can turn it around. You
It's
can
like-
turn it
it
around and
is.
face it out if you want, so you can see.
Okay. All right.
All right. Second one. Regular Pepsi.
Really? I thought I could really tell.
That's why I knew Coke was always better.
Yeah.
You put Coke.
I did put Coke.
I put at least Coke Zero, like a diet drink. Okay. So
I'm just like way off on this then.
Next one. Diet Pepsi.
boom.
Yeah, he got it then. He's got almost all. He got more than I did then. Because I think I got them all wrong.
All right.
Regular Coke.
Got him. You put Zero.
I did put zero.
Lame.
And then Diet Coke.
Diet Coke.
Yeah.
So I put Pepsi. I always said Pepsi's Diet Coke.
But I said Diet Pepsi, but it's
It's Diet Coke. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
at least I knew it was a diet.
Wow. That's Zero.
That's crazy.
Threw you off.
What is that noise? I think it's Vince singing.
He's probably playing piano and singing or
Yeah.
something right
Yeah.
now.
The Coke Zero shocked me. So I got the Diet Pepsi, the Coke, and the Pepsi right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At least I was able to tell Coke from Pepsi. So I could tell at the end when I had to go back and forth. Yeah, that was tough.
Granted, I haven't even had like regular Cokes or Cokes or Pepsis or anything in like a month.
I'm just glad I got Coke right.
Well, and what I think is so interesting about this is how much work, even when you get it right, you're like, it's not as easy as you think it
throws
is.
you
It's
off.
totally not. Which makes me wonder how we would do with cheeseburgers.
Ooh.
Like a blind test versus McDonald's versus Burger King versus Wendy's.
Hey,
Next
let's
week,
do it.
baby. Next week.
Let's do it.
I have absolute confidence I would get that right, but I'm down to try it.
Yeah, I think we maybe during our DLD meeting we send Nate to go around,
Absolutely.
grab 3 of each from each place.
That would be
Let's do it.
awesome. Whataburger. What's the list? Whataburger.
McDonald's, Burger King.
Wendy's.
I think you add a Wendy's,
Yeah.
but there's not a close one.
Where's the closest Wendy's to here?
Nah,
Fairfield.
29
Yeah.
through Edgewood's right
Yeah,
there.
that is a little stroke, but that's all right. Nate ain't doing none.
Did y'all say Whataburger?
Yeah, we did.
I guess you could do
we did
Whataburger.
Whataburger, Wendy's, McDonald's, Burger King.
Yeah.
Whataburger, Wendy's. Yeah. Is there anything else? No, I think that's a good lineup.
Yeah.
There's 4.
I'd own that. I'm telling you right now, I'm gonna own that.
I think I would. The question is it just get a cheeseburger from each one?
Yeah.
Oh,
You know, because like if you
if you get, like, a specialty
if you put
one-
a Whopper, I'm gonna guess a Whopper.
I'm gonna get a Whopper.
No,
absolutely.
doubt.
Oh
So
yeah, probably.
a Big Mac. I mean, obviously, you know,
Yeah,
you know what I'm
no,
saying.
you just need a plain,
The
plain
regular cheeseburger.
Yep, plain cheeseburger. I could do it. I think I could do it with pizza. as
So
well.
do I.
Really, that would be hard.
I do
for
too.
me.
Yeah,
This right here was tough,
Yeah, it was hard.
and I am a soda
Connoisseur.
connoisseur.
lover.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love Coke. I'm really shocked at the Coke Zero because I always thought Coke Zero tastes more like Coke. Which one was the Coke Zero? This first one?
Yep.
Yep.
Wow.
That's crazy. I really thought that I would have at least gotten Pepsi and
What's
Coke
funny is you got the diet drink mixed with the real one
Yeah, I did.
on both Coke and Pepsi.
I did.
Yep.
So you can't be trusted at
So-
all.
I've always been a Diet Pepsi over Diet Coke person.
If you had to pick a diet.
Yep. And I would think I would probably be a Pepsi over Coke person.
Well, here's the thing with Pepsi. Like, I just do love Coke, and if I have a choice, I'm always picking Coke.
Right.
But like today, we ordered Hungry Howie's, and
Yeah.
they have Pepsi there, so that's why I ordered, and I drank it, and I didn't
Yeah,
hate.
you're not
like,
mad about
I don't
it.
hate it. You
Yeah,
know what I
yeah,
mean? Like, if that's all that existed, it would be good.
Yeah, it's sugar-filled dark carbonated water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just think there's something about Coke that bite to it, especially you get it just right.
Yeah.
You know, and there's levels of Coke. I mean, Fountain, McDonald's, and Chick-fil-A and Whataburger, Fountain Coke,
Way
Yeah,
different.
Is the
That is
best.
true.
Yeah.
and then regular Fountain anywhere else.
Especially McDonald's.
Yeah, the McDonald's is something.
McDonald's is something. I heard they store their Coke and Sprite in aluminum cylinders. So everything else is in bags, just like everybody else is, but their Coke and their Sprite is in aluminum cylinders, and that's what it gives it that extra bite.
Well, see, I don't know if I buy that. I mean, that'd be easy to find out. We'll just go to ask them at a
Yeah.
McDonald's.
Where's all the aluminum cylinders?
I don't
at?
know that I buy that because if I were Coke, if I were the Coke company,
Yeah.
I want my product to taste the same everywhere. So you store it the way we and I think I've seen it that they come in bags in boxes.
Yep.
And then you just rip the cover off the box and you stack it in.
Correct. Yeah.
So to think they have a whole different system just for Sprite and Coke to me would seem crazy.
Yeah.
And if I'm Coke company, I don't want McDonald's having better Coke because I need everywhere to have the same Coke.
Yeah. The only alternative would be if the monopolization that McDonald's has on the fast food market.
They have so much more
They
have a little pull there.
We're
Right,
doing
right.
it our way.
Right. So, but I heard,
Or we drop you and get Pepsi.
I heard it's the quality of the actual machines and the hoses
Could be.
and their cleaning standards are just better than others.
Yeah. The only place from what I heard that's better is Chick-fil-A. And there's a guy that goes to our church. That's what he does.
Yeah.
His company
Does that
does
stuff.
all the hoses and maintenance on the
Because I have done research on this. Because like if you go to Burger King and get a Coke, it's like
Oh,
Y'all got melted ice in that thing back there. Like it's watered down almost. There's
Yeah.
no denying that the McDonald's is better. So
Yeah.
like, why is this so? And everyone will agree to that. Like
right,
everyone that's
especially
had
that
it.
McDonald's Sprite.
Yeah, I was like,
Yeah.
what's
it
going
tastes
on?
like it tastes like the same thing that happens when your foot falls asleep.
Well, someone also said that it's
Stevie static.
it's possible that they have more of their mixture versus the syrup
Yeah,
versus
higher
the.
carbonation count.
But it's like,
stuff
again, if
that.
I'm Coke, I don't want that. Like this is, you don't get to determine the mixture. We determine the mixture because it's our product.
Yeah, of course, like I said, if
Again,
it's a
but
monopolization,
That's a great point.
they got enough pool, they can do what they want.
We
Right?
should maybe do an interview with like a manager from
Spokesperson.
McDonald's or something.
Yeah, because could you imagine if McDonald's decided they were switching from Coke to Pepsi? I mean, their stock price would
Just be.
it would change drastic. I'm not saying it would plummet, but I'm saying it would change drastic.
Yeah, I mean, how much? I mean, imagine if you were the vendor that supplied the sugar packets to McDonald's.
Oh,
You know how
yeah,
much sugar that
absolutely.
you know what I'm saying? Just
Yeah.
little things. There's so many McDonald's. But that's what I heard is it's more in their cleaning standards of their equipment and their machine, or like they replace the hoses far more than Burger King does, that type of stuff.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
they're
yeah.
always clean and new and fresh, and it's not so much the mixture, it's everything else. But I don't know. I don't know how that works.
But
Just,
I'm down for this cheeseburger challenge.
yeah.
I think I could do the French fries too.
Oh yeah.
I think I can do the French fries too.
They would need to be hot though.
What if we add in chicken sandwiches?
Ooh,
Now, well, I think
that
I
would
could
get a
do
little
that.
harder. I think. Yeah, that would get.
I mean, I
tough.
could pick out.
I feel like the
Chick-fil-A all
burger
day.
thing is.
Oh yeah, no, that would be different.
Yeah. I feel like the just burger thing is gonna be too easy for y'all.
The burger thing,
Just
Burger King.
just having burgers.
So
But
Maybe.
where the chicken sandwiches from? Same place.
the
Same
good part
places.
is we do this every week. So I mean, we've got multiple episodes that we can
The
do.
fries challenge is gonna be fun.
I could do the fries challenge. I think I would be very successful at that. Burger challenge. I think I could do the pizza challenge. No
I think
problem.
I could do pizza. This was tough.
Yeah.
I mean,
That was difficult for sure.
again, if you'd had like a root beer in there or something like that, another
yeah.
flavor. But the fact that it was their competitors, and then you throw in the diet, and then that 1-0,
Yep.
I can't believe I got the Coke Zero wrong.
Yep.
I'm just glad I got Coke right. I am.
Big deal.
I was really nervous about that.
Yeah.
I would have felt like a failure.
Can't have that.
It's like the Pepsi challenge back in
Yep.
the 80s.
Yeah,
that
yeah,
was
yeah.
a real marketing campaign that they really went to people out on the street,
Yeah. Which one do you like better?
and the blind, and people chose Pepsi.
A lot.
A lot.
A lot.
Yeah. So, you know, like I said, I'm not hating on Pepsi. I just prefer Coke. And to me, they're not always like, if I go and I'm at a restaurant, I say Coke, and they say, is Pepsi okay? It's not really. So I'll do like a Dr. Pepper sometimes. Sometimes I'll get Pepsi, but sometimes I was like, no, let me get something
Yeah.
else.
Is Monopoly money okay?
Yeah. Right. Right.
Kidding.
Right.
Just kidding. Yeah.
Anyways, well, that was fun.
Yeah. Well, we did it.
Well,
We did a thing.
I gotta get out of here. I gotta go downtown.
Yeah. You got stuff to do today?
Got a few things.
Yeah.
Gotta go downtown, and then
Top 100 kind of things. So
Yeah. El
Hey.
Presidente kind
Hey.
of things.
it is, you know. I don't know what to tell you.
Yep.
Yeah.
No, I'm finishing on this side of the camera.
Yep, Brad's
I
over there.
guess so.
Yeah.
Hey.
I'm
Yeah.
wrapping up, John. You got it, man.
Yeah.
So
So yeah, if you I hope you enjoyed that. I you know,
probably
it's
not.
what we did
but
today. So if
It's
you-
summertime. It's what we're
yeah,
doing.
I hope
right.
you
Summertime
enjoyed that.
podcast. We're
If
doing
you got
food
suggestions on what else we should,
Oh yeah, that's good.
that's a good
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
Yeah, comment.
Send us comment, whatever.
comment or something. Somebody told me in the lobby the other day that they sent us a question or a comment and we never addressed it. But
An email?
yeah, but it was a while back, and I looked and I
Yeah, I
didn't
don't know.
see it. So I wonder if he might have did something wrong when he was.
It would be easier to comment under the video because we'd be able to get
Yeah,
notifications.
but he was
for
listening to
that.
the podcast, and then like he emailed or something.
Gotcha.
So I don't know what happened there. So to that fella, we're sorry.
Yeah.
But
well,
yeah.
go to send us an email, follow up
What is our email?
Contact at transformation.
No, just contact. Yeah, we don't have a
Use
follow.
contact. Yeah, we have follow up.
We do.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's probably what he sent it to. We need to go look. That's funny. Yeah. But we just send it to contact at transformationchurch.com.
just send it
That's
there.
way
And
easier.
in the subject line, put podcast or something.
Yeah, and
We'll
get-
figure it out.
So if you have some suggestions for what we could try, I would love to see that. I think the chicken sandwich thing's gonna be harder than some of the others. So, but I'm here for it, man. Let's do it.
Let's do it. All right. Well, like, subscribe, follow, share, all those fun things. You can find us online, transformationchurch.com or Transformation Pensacola on all the socials, including YouTube and TikTok.
All right, guys. So that's it for another week, another message recap. We'll see you next week.
Whoa. Hey, see ya.